Давай.
So I'm gonna remove this guy because he gets on the way. That's gonna give us better clearance, or maybe together with this hose. So I have to disconnect. Less stuff you disconnect, it's easier gonna be reconnect. So don't take stuff unnecessary. You don't need it, you know. Let's see. Something else.
It's probably the wire.
Oh no, it's got another
Screw?
another hose in the back. Another hose in the back, which is rubber, probably vacuum hose. And a little vacuum hose. That's what holding us from getting removed. So once I pop this clip, if I be able to grab it, missed that one. Let me see. I should try to do that before I remove that. That way nothing moving. Once I get that clip, let me see. Another option you can do. Besides the clip, rubber hose, it's probably frozen, so I'm gonna have to hold it in place, solid, and get the clip off. Oh, it's there. Nope. We're gonna have to get a small channel lock. Let's see if I can remove this. Hold on one second.
Maybe it's that screw on the side?
No, it's a hose. It's a hose. It's a vacuum hose. We're gonna use this German one. You're gonna give me more leverage to grab it. It should be 1, 2, 3. I have to close a little more. Little tiny channel lock, it's very handy in the jobs like this because you can squeeze it. See, I'm holding already. Only problem, you gotta get out of the way. Here you go. I got this clamp out of the way. Now the main problem is get the hose off, because hose is frozen. So we're gonna see if we can work this flat screwdriver all the way around. Why the hell I got fuel in there too? No, that's actually coolant. This actually has a coolant inside. I thought there was a vacuum line. See the coolant leaking? See this hose? See my hand?
Yeah.
Looks like a coolant. So they're running coolant through here to cool down. So we're gonna get this out of the way. Just gotta be careful when you closing the hood. Don't close it all the way because it's gonna jam on it. Let me move this out of the way, move down. Because this thing, I'm sure it's gonna get. So now we got access to 1, 2, or whatever. That's not the ones right here. To that screw.
Just one.
Yeah, see the little screen? So in case something happen, and this filter right here, if this filter fails and sucked in some debris and it goes inside the intake, it doesn't damage the engine. So you got little screen here, like a protective for a bigger debris, you know. But you're not supposed to have that. So once you remove this, you got more room to remove this screw right here. So I assume all this stuff is probably liquid too, because I tried to open this up and it was something coming out too. So this has to get out of the way. Oh, at least we got throttle body out. Now once we remove this, we can start removing all these bolts for a valve cover. Everything is disconnected. The only thing left is little pipe, couple hoses. This pipe actually, I don't think I'll be able to get all the way there, so might have to see if it's a rubber sleeve on that side. Let me see. If it's a rubber sleeve on that side, maybe it can swing. Because this is right on top of the valve cover. I'm gonna have to use a 3/8 ratchet because that stuff here is real. That looks like 10 millimeter right here, 3/8. Let me get on this. See?
Careful, yeah.
Yeah, I know the whole thing tried to twist. See Husky? Husky is always nice. It's got bent a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, looks like it's some kind of flex point there. We're gonna know in a second once I remove this. Yeah, it's a hose there. It's my flashlight. Yeah, it's a hose there. You can see it's moving. So what I want to do is
Disconnect it.
I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna pop this side. Actually, you can do by hand. Squeeze it. See how it moves. So now then I have to work with the holes, because every hose is kind of stuck. See? Now it's moving. So I'm pulling apart, and we're gonna see what kind of stuff in there. Gasoline.
Yes.
What the hell they using gasoline in the rubberized tubing? Okay, so this is out of the way.
Unless it's metal on the inside.
No, it's reinforced. It's reinforced stuff in there. And I have to put some kind of, there you go. So this out of the way, this out of the way. Remember what I told you about this? I'm gonna put it back. So I have to look for that later on. I'm gonna put this one back. So once we get this guy out, it's a fuel regulator.
We should be ready to take out
The
thing.
cap is gonna move. So let me put the screws back in, so we don't have to search for them where they at later. And I'm gonna just snug it. The most important, don't get any debris inside the fuel line. So we're gonna cap all these ports. Make sure dirt doesn't get in there. So let me go get tape. Because if this stuff gets in there, any dirt, it's gonna plug up fuel injectors like nothing. That's one.
The one over there. Yeah.
Two.
How many are there? 3?
All the ports you open,
Yeah, 3, right?
you need to cap.
The one right there on the engine. Yeah.
This guy. Slippery.
Oil to expect.
No,
or
it's
gas.
gasoline.
Yeah.
I'll put this on it. Yeah. Okay. So this side is kept.
What about the one right there? Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna tape this one too. Because that's another
I don't know.
fuel line. Tape just like this.
It's gonna be slippery as hell.
You're gonna have to do your best to keep that. Okay. So this side is done. So you don't get crap in there. I think we gotta do this guy right here. So this guy looks like 2 bolts, 13 millimeters, but you got a big nut here. I don't think, yeah, that nut has to come off. This nut right here, because that's gonna hold us with this metal pipe. This metal pipe in place. First we're gonna have to remove this. Then we got 1 and 2. And after that, we can try.
We're taking it off.
We can try remove the whole cap and look inside. Oh, besides also this guy right here. This guy right here needs to come off too. I think it's a liquid there too. Some kind of liquid in there. This one's gonna have to trim. You see how cracks in here? Okay, so you can stop. Next step we're doing right here. We're gonna see if we can remove this stuff. Pretty much everything disconnected. This is on a hose. That's gonna stay. So I got this nut right here. I use 3/4. That's a fuel line. Also, I got this one moving right now. You can see it. I got probably fuel is gonna be leaking. So now it's free. That's gonna move back probably. Now 2 bolts on top. 2 bolts on top, and this 13. Or 14?
For what?
I got.
Try them both.
Suck it. We start with 13.
Looks like 13.
Looks like Mickey Mouse.
No, 14. No. Smaller there.
13. I had 12, but 12
Didn't fit.
didn't want to fit.
So it has to be.
Has to be 12. We're gonna see in a minute.
Try 11 maybe.
Get 12 again on it. Yeah, it's 12. So put 13 back. So after those 2 bolts, fuel regulators come off, and once it's out, can start removing the cap.
Why is this screw blue?
They put little Loctite on it. It's possible. One, and another one is in the back, which is you get in an angle a little bit. Force those hoses over. And you can do it 1, 2, 3. See, it started lifting itself. You can see it right here, it's already moving. Probably good idea change the gasket. If it's probably sitting. Always see. We can put the old gasket but use high temperature silicone on those surface. Hello. See, it's moving.
Must be a third screw somewhere.
No, it's no third screw. It's holding on a hose right here. So you're gonna have to force a little bit. Don't tell me you gotta take this apart. This is Mickey Mouse shit. Unless you can take those screws out. You see the stark wrench?
Mm-hmm.
So once you take these screws out, you'll be able to slide it. So let me see if I can find a socket for this. A real small socket. And we take those screws out. I'll be back. Actually, it's a bolt. It's a small bolt. They're almost like a star. They're like a star wrench style stuff, you know. If they come out, it's gonna be a salvation. Otherwise,
How are they gonna come out though? Because isn't there...
how are they gonna come out? By using your hands
No,
and a ratchet.
that's not what I mean.
I know that's not what you mean.
I mean...
And we're gonna know in a second. Because what I'm gonna do is
Yeah, but isn't there like something holding it from the bottom?
thread it.
Oh, it's just like a long stick?
See what's happening? See how they're moving? Look, zoom in. See how they unscrew? Bingo. See? And I'm gonna put the nut right back. That looks like new. Now the back one it's the same way.
Just a little bit harder.
Hopefully it moves. Okay, good. So now you know they say don't try this at home. Try this at home. You can save money. And don't be afraid to get dirty.
Yeah, because they're probably
See?
gonna...
Right here. That's another one.
They're probably gonna make you spend like...
And I'm gonna put this back.
$4,000.
Okay. Now this is free now. The only thing I gotta see how much room I got. So and what's in there. If it's some kind of system in there. I don't know how much room I got to move this out. Come on. There's some kind of body in there.
Oh, you can't see them.
Some kind of body in there goes in that hole. I wish I can move it on the side.
Try the other direction.
I'm gonna try.
My direction.
Oh, this hole's still attached. Hello. One more hole's attached. And that hole's also pain in the butt. Here you go. Got it off, see?
Oh shit.
I got it off. So now, don't lose this gasket. Because that gasket has to go back. I'm gonna see if I can move
Wouldn't you want to cover that hole?
something out of the way. Probably I'm gonna disconnect this line. That thing is gonna be
Baleen.
but
Camera's about to die.
that's alright.
both of them.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out the way. Oh, this is moving. I have to figure out. Maybe I can. No.
Still at the oil.
This is, I think, fuel, and that sits in the oil inside the engine. It's a valve cover, so you're gonna have to tape it or something like this out of the way. So take a tape and tape this, because what you need to do is you need to get room for yourself to work on that thing. And once you get more room, easier it's gonna get. Okay, so now how long it took us? I would say maybe an hour, nice and easy, not knowing what the hell you're doing.
40 minutes.
So we came to the point when we got one more hose to remove, and we can start removing the valve cover. Once we remove the valve cover, we're gonna know what is this noise. What kind of noise was? Inside here. So done for now. You can